for almost every situation in the classroom. As a teachers, we can get advantage of the fact that almost everybody can have contact with technology. Some of the hardware and software that we can use in the classroom are the follows. For example, hardwares. We can use smartphones, iPads, labs, and softwares. We can use social medias like Facebook, Twitter, and Skype, or other kind of programs like PowerPoint, Microsoft Word, Movie Maker.
In collaborative learning, students work together in groups or teams. They use technology to work in an easier and faster way. We can apply collaborative learning to the four skills: reading, speaking, listening, and writing. Good morning, everyone. Today is November 15, 2013. Today's topic is animals. We are going to talk about animals.
The hardwares that we can use in the classroom are, for example, smartphones. Students can use smartphones to search in the internet. As you can see, they can use, for example, Google and search for things that they need. Also, in the smartphones, they can have apps like Facebook, like mails, like Movie Maker. Some of the apps that they can use in the classroom to make projects, presentations. Basically, smartphones are like a little computers, so they can use for almost any situation. We're gonna give you another tip. The tip is to use flashcards in the classroom.
The flashcards are a tool that helps teachers to introduce new vocabulary. For example, here we have a flashcard. In the back has the word. In front has a picture, so it gives the students an idea of what the word means.
Another kind of flashcards are the ones that have the word in the front, and in the back it has the definition. Those kind of flashcards doesn't have an image, because those flashcards are for the learners to understand the definition that is in the back.
In my personal style, I use seals to grade students' work. For example, it's an easier and faster way to grade their homeworks or their books. And as you can see, the seals have pictures, so students get motivated when I put in their notebooks or in their books, so they like it. Today I'm gonna give you some tips. One of those tips is to be neutral in the classroom. What happens when you are not neutral into the classroom? Sometimes as a teacher, just work or choose some students, so the rest of the class, they feel sad or alone, or they feel that they aren't part of the class. So in this case, you have to work with all the learners to have a good environment, and they will feel part of the class, and they want to participate in the activities that as a teacher you give them.
I'm gonna give you another personal style. The personal style is to follow the school rules. We as a teachers must follow the school rules to show the students that we teachers also follow rules. Because we teachers, we always try, for the learners to follow our rules. But if we don't show them that we as a teachers have responsibilities and rules to follow, they will not follow our rules. So it's important for us to show by example that they must follow the rules. Okay. Today I'm gonna give you some tips. First tips is about time. When we are gonna give students a quiz or a test, it's important to put in the board the time that they have to finish a test or a quiz. This helps to the slow riders to measure time and have the idea when they need to finish. Also, to the fast riders, it helps them to know that they still have time to go over the quiz or test one or two times to make sure that they have the correct answers.
In this case, we are using collaborative learning into the classroom. They are working together and they are using technology. To help each other and to find the answers.
Today, we're going to talk about personal styles. We're going to talk about having a plan B in your lesson plan.
A plan B is something extra that you have in the case that something goes wrong with your lesson plan.
For example, when you're going to use technology and you need to use the internet and the internet doesn't work, it's important to have something extra to complete the exercise, maybe in a different way, but doing the same exercise.
Another example could be that if you are going to sing a song and the CD player doesn't work, you can read it or divide the group and one group read one part and the other group read the second part.
So that's why it's important to have a plan B, to make sure to finish or do the same exercise, maybe in a different way, but always doing the same exercise.
As a teacher, you have to have always a plan B because it helps you to finish on time all the activities that you have planned.
And those little details can make a teacher to a great teacher.
To become a great teacher is practicing and trying new things. Here you have some examples how teachers make mistakes, but by practicing and trying, you get the excellence. So it gives students an idea of what the word means.
Me tocaba bien. Me desconcentré por eso.
¿Qué más?
This kind of flashcards, those.
A ver si te vuelves a equivocar otra vez.